Hello, 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 rock stars. Jump on in here. I am Mel Bel, and I am an elite consultant with Paparazzi Accessories. I'm a fashionista level in the business, and I am here today to do 20 ways that you can work your business outside of going live. All right, so jump on in here, tag your teams. I'm so honored to be able to be your featured trainer today. Comment below and say hello when you pop in here so that I know that you're here today and you're ready to learn and grow. Make sure you tag your teams, your running partners, get them in here with us as well. I'm going to be on here, and I hope that this is a time that we can connect, we can share, we can, have some time together as a Papa family. If you have any questions, put it below. I won't be able to read everything while we're live here, but I will go back after and watch the replay and check out the comments and things like that. Feel free to put hashtag replay below if you're watching this on the replay. And then also, if you want to follow me, you could just click Mel Bel and follow me and connect with me after if you have any questions, okay? So I don't see any comments. Let me see 1 second. All right, so hopefully they pop in. But hello, everybody. Okay, I see the comments now. Hi, guys. Hello. So, again, we are talking about ways that we can work our business without going live. And this is a very special topic to my heart because how many of you guys are like me? When you joined Paparazzi, you wanted to figure out how you could be successful without hitting that live button. I know for me, I have been honored to be featured as one of the rock stars who have been able to sign a lot of business partners. I've been very successful in that area. That's my niche, talking to people and sharing about this amazing business. And with that, I've noticed that a lot of times when I'm talking to people, the number one thing that they say, I'll join Paparazzi, I'll do it, but how can I do this without going live? What's the way that I could do? I don't want to go live. How many of you guys give me love and hearts or comment below if this resonates with anybody? I don't want to go live. I'm too busy. I have too much going on. My life, I have the kids, I have this job, I have to take care of my mom. I have to do, all the things. How many of you guys have ever heard that? You're talking to someone about the business, and one of the first things they say to you is, how can I do this without going live? All right, I'm one of them. I have been in the business for about 5 years. I just had my anniversary, and I was able to meet Misty Kirby on the beach in Dominican Republic. I was a star consultant. I had only signed one business partner, which was my mama. She joined the business with me. And I'm sitting there and Misty's telling me, you can go live and you can do these things. And I was like, I'm going to be one of your first consultants who doesn't go live. How many of you guys have ever felt like that, So she looked right back at me and said, girl, go home. You got this. All right. So that's going to be the first thing that I want to share with you guys is if you are afraid to go live, and listen, I need you guys' help. Okay. If you have ever felt nervous about going live, especially for the first time, or even if you're like me, still 5 years in the business and still feel a little nervous when you go live, comment below, guys. Okay. Comment below. Sorry, I'm getting over a little bit of a cold. But either way, guys, if you are here and you're nervous about going live, I want you to see in the comments that there are a lot of our brothers and sisters who are in this business with us who have felt that way. And again, I'm somebody who, even as a star consultant, and I've been able to rise to the level of elite in my business, I still feel afraid to go live even to this day. 5 years in, and I still get nervous going live. I still question, is anybody going to come? What am I going to do? All the things that go through our heads, but I still push through those fears. So when I was that star consultant who was meeting Misty Kirby on the beach, you guys know she's one of the founders of Paparazzi. I got a chance to connect with her. And she basically said, you got this. You can do this. And I'm here to tell you guys, you got this. You can do this. All right. You got this. All right. So comment below. I want to hear you guys. And again, I'm going to need your help with this training. All right. So if you guys don't mind, I'm going to kind of pulse check you guys and get your comments and your feedback as well as we go throughout today's training. All right. So again, I came home from that trip in the Dominican Republic, guys. And for those of you who don't know my story, again, I had a team of one, which was my mom. I had never gone live before. I didn't have a whole lot of support from my family and friends. I didn't have a big following on social media, nothing like that. But I was just willing to take the chance. I was willing to just go for it. I was willing to just see what could happen. And in that time, I started growing my sales. In that time, I started seeing myself ranking up. You know, every month or so, I was hitting another rank, and I just started seeing success through live. So I want to preface this training by saying this training is not neglecting the fact that live is free, and it's a great way for us to connect with new customers, because I honestly feel like the fact that I've been able to see the success that I've been able to see is by me using and utilizing live in some kind of way. All right. So this is not a training that's saying we don't want to go live. It's that if you're afraid to go live, or if you have not set a live schedule, or if for whatever reason you're not utilizing that option as best as you can be, I want you to still do that. All right. We want to encourage you to overcome those fears and still go live and still work your business in that way. But this live is also, in addition to that, going to give you 20 ways that you can work your business outside of going live. Or even if you say, hey, I'm not quite there yet, still working on building my courage. I plan on going live, but let me just figure out some other things that I could do strongly in my business. This is going to be the live for you. All right. So flood the hearts in the comments for me. Let me know that you're ready to take some notes. I already did post a screenshot of some of these notes in the Training with Rockstars page, but put some hearts below, guys, if you are ready for today's training, if you are ready to take some notes, to share with your running partners, to apply some of these things to your business. It's a new year. It's a new day. It's a new opportunity for us. I'm a woman of faith to receive all the blessings that God has for us. And I believe it's our responsibility to do every single thing that we can to make that happen. So if that means that you're going live or you're doing any of these other 20 things that I'm sharing with you, you owe it to you to show up for your business. You owe it to you to diversify your sales. You owe it to you to see how big and how amazing and how wonderful this business can be for you. All right. So I like to do this little diagram with my team. I'm going to do it with you guys as well here. So if you are taking notes, I want you to draw a circle on your paper, okay? So I just want you to draw a circle just like this, okay? Can you do that for me? Oh, Kelly, you know. Shout out to Love Sparkle Glow, my team. Hello, Love Sparkle Glow. I see you guys in the comments. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today. Thank you, thank you. Give some love in the comments, Love Sparkle Glow. Thank you, guys. All right, so everyone, draw a circle on your paper. All right, so what I want you to do is I want you to put the word live, because we are going to go live. Okay, we're going to utilize it in some kind of way, but we're going to put a little pie around that live. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to start thinking to yourself, how can I start working my business? I'm already going to put this in my pie graph of how I'm going to do it. But what are some other things that I can be doing to work my business? Now, this is where I need your help, guys. Okay, so comment below, what is your favorite way to go live without, what is your favorite way to work your business without going live? Okay, tell me below. I'm going to go over my 20, but I want to hear from you guys. All right. So as I say a different point, I'm going to put it on this pie graph, and we're going to end up with a whole lot of little nuggets on here. Right. But comment below. This is where I need your help. And if you are watching this training, even on the replay, I want you to look at the comments. Okay. I want you to read what across paparazzi people are doing, because I'm going to give you some suggestions. But it's going to be some things that you're going to see also in the comments that people are doing that's not some of the things I'm saying. And why this is important is because we want to make sure we know how we can work our businesses strongly, ways that we can maximize on our sales, and ways that we can make some big things happen. All right, so here we go. My first way that I'm going to suggest that you work your business is through your free paparazzi website. Okay, so that has nothing to do with going live, but paparazzi gives us an opportunity to have a free website. All right, now when I say free, I mean free 99. Anybody ever had a mama, a grandmama, a auntie, or somebody say, uncle, whoever, male, female, you know, all the things. Somebody say, ain't no such thing as free money. Anybody ever heard that before? There's no such thing as free money. It doesn't exist. It must be a scam. It must be a whatever. Paparazzi gives us a free website where we could get website sales. And I will be the first one to say, Website sales do not come as easy for me, but I have figured out and mastered a way that we can still get website sales. And that is by showing people what's on the site. Instead of you sending someone your website link to say, hey, go shop my website. Oh, my website's open 24 hours a day. What I want you to do is go to the website. Hey guys, coming in. Hi y'all. I want you to go to the website and start saving pictures that are there and start posting the pictures. All right. You could sort the page by color. So you could post albums in gold. You could post albums in silver. You could do some earring and bracelet sets or necklaces and rings, however you want to do it. But either way, start showing people what's there. As of today, and I don't know who may watch this on the replay later, but we have the category there with initials. Who has been working that initials category, right? We all know someone who may want a little J or a little M or a little A. Start thinking about ways that you can start pushing your website, start getting website sales, and start getting people to see what's on your website. And I'm talking about, again, the free website that Paparazzi gives us, or ways that you can get people to see what's there, and they can start even giving you pre-claims and saying, hey, I saw this picture that you posted yesterday of that bracelet. Give me 3 of those. And then when you go in and put your next order in, you can go ahead and add that to your cart. And that's a sale that you have made from something that you didn't even have to put any money into up front. We get commissions every time we get website sales. And guys, a lot of us neglect it. And I'm guilty of that too in my journey of not using that website to my advantage. All right. So again, who is going to be intentional about getting those website sales and getting people to see what's on that site? Okay, so that's the first thing we're going to do. Anybody buys anything on that website, you are getting paid. You're getting commissions. All right, the next thing we're going to talk about is vending events. All right, and if you want to follow me in the comments with your notes and just kind of put the points down there, you can. But vending events is the second way, because with vending, you can meet so many different people. There's so many events going on. We're getting ready to head into the spring and the summer. I want us to commit to getting in front of new people. Your events are going to be a way for you to be able to connect with people that you don't normally see on a live. Do you guys realize that there's a whole world of people out there who don't even have Facebook? Let's drop some hearts. I need y'all to connect with me again. How many people, put a heart below if you know someone who's not on Facebook, right? Put a heart if you know someone who doesn't even plan on having a social media page. They're like, I don't like it. I don't want to have anything to do with it. But maybe some of those people still like earrings. Maybe some of those people still like necklaces and bracelets and rings. So when they come and they see you at this vending event, at a flea market or at a church bazaar or something, they're now going to have access to buying jewelry from you and becoming probably one of your best customers. You never know how life may work that out. But again, if you are not getting out in front of the people, you may miss it. And as you guys know, many of you all know the story of how Paparazzi came to be when they were first growing their business. Paparazzi was a company that is built on the wings of vending. As you guys know, Mama Frank, she's all of our Papa Mama for the most part. She talks about how she even found Paparazzi at a vending event. She was at a vendor or something, she was at some kind of expo, walking around and just so happened to see the booth for Paparazzi. So who are you going to miss by just sitting at home on a weekend watching Netflix, and you could be at a vending event in your area, and you'll be able to possibly sign someone who needs the money. As Mama Frank mentioned, she was bankrupt or, at the point of not really having much of anything, could barely even afford the $5 accessories. And now she's a multimillionaire in our company. So who are you missing that could be at that local vending event that needs this? And it's more than just money. Someone might need the love. Someone might love just having the accessories. So again, we don't want to miss being able to sell our jewelry at vending events. All right. Vending events also, they tend to have groups on Facebook that you can join for vendor events in your area. So you could just type in your city or your state and say, let's say you live in, I live in Maryland, right? So I could type in Maryland vendor events and it'll show me some of the vendors that are there. With vending, you want to do your due diligence to make sure you're making sure these are reputable events, contacting the organizer, seeing if it links to other events they've done in the past before. So of course we have to kind of be smart with these events and make sure, because the scams everywhere, y'all. But I think if we could do our due diligence, it's good to kind of book ahead of time as many events as we can so that we can get out there and make connections. Because if you are somebody, and again, I need y'all's help again, comment below if you have ever felt stuck in your business. Has anybody ever felt that way? Anybody been here long enough to have felt a little stuck in your business? You feel like, I've tried all the things. My sponsor told me to go live. Nobody's showing up. I tried to post to my story. I tried to do. Now, I want you to try also vending, because a lot of times, and everybody can't vend for whatever reason, but if you can do vending, I would venture to say you will find more success there with connecting with new customers, new people who may just, want to share what you do with someone else, somebody who wants to join the business. You're going to have more access to new people there than you would sometimes on your social media platforms. All right. So don't neglect even what if paparazzi, and we see how big paparazzi has gotten. If paparazzi can get to the level that it is right now from vending, we know there's something there. All right. So, so a lot of people can agree to that. All right. So next with vending, we're going to talk about parties. Now, comment below. Y'all know I need your help here. Who has ever booked a party before? And when I say a party, it means you have a hostess. They're there. They've invited their friends. You came and you showed your jewelry. This is a great way for you to meet people on a one-on-one basis. You could kind of talk to them about different pieces that could go well together. You could play games. You can make it more of an experience. My suggestion for parties is that you reach out to people who you know have birthdays coming up, has an anniversary, has something coming up that they're celebrating that you would love to be a part of that with your jewelry, okay? Parties is also good. I do them in my VIP group. So if I know somebody has a birthday coming up, let's say Natalie has a birthday, and I say, hey, Natalie, I noticed your birthday's in 2 weeks on the 20th. I was wondering if I could feature you in my VIP group. It'll be really fun. I'll show jewelry. It'll only be about an hour. You can invite your family and friends in there, and we're just going to celebrate your birthday if you're open to that. Let me know your thoughts. Y'all, I don't think I have ever really had anybody tell me no, because if you reach out to somebody and say, hey, can you book a party with me? People are more inclined to be like, no, I don't want to do it. But if you actually reach out to them and tell them ways that you want to honor them, you want to feature them, you want to make them feel special, you want them to, fill your heart with this jewelry, that's going to typically be received a little bit differently. Okay, guys? So again, don't neglect those parties. Parties and events kind of go hand in hand. And I feel like that if we can tap into finding ways that we could be a blessing to others through this jewelry, I feel like, we would see a lot more success. And again, parties are a great way to have fun, show jewelry, play games, and again, be able to grow. Because guess what? If Jackie is my featured hostess and she has a birthday and we're celebrating her birthday, Jackie 9 times out of 10 is going to bring people. And those people, even if Jackie only buys 2 things, those people may buy another 15 or 20. You never know. So again, let's not neglect those parties that we could be doing to grow our businesses, okay? All right, here we go. The next thing we're going to do is wall drops. This is my absolute 100% favorite way to feature my accessories, guys, okay? I love doing wall drops. Wall drops are in my VIP group. I'm just posting pictures of jewelry, okay? And if you guys want me to send you a link to my group just so you can kind of see what I do and how I do it, I'll send you a link if you want. Just message me after, okay? But basically, my wall drops is I'm just posting pictures of jewelry. And this is the easiest way for me because I'm a busy mom. I'm a wife. I have an elite team. I have responsibilities here, there, and everywhere. So the easiest way for me is to download some stock pictures, take a couple minutes and take some pictures on my phone and start posting pictures to my page. And honestly, guys, if you could just commit to posting daily, we don't want to just post or show our jewelry once or twice a week because that's the kind of results that you're going to get. But if you can get in the habit of posting every single day, something about your jewelry, something about joining the business, something about these cute accessories, just something, I believe that you will start to see progress. All right. So in my VIP is where I post. Some of you guys may do your business page or what have you, but either way, get the jewelry out there in front of people. Okay. So again, wall drops, you're just posting pictures. It could be just a single picture and it's just like posting it to the wall. You could do it on your main page. You could just do it anywhere you want, but you're posting your pictures. All right. Posting little quick videos of your jewelry, so just getting creative. And the thing is, I want you all to think about this. Target is not going to post a picture or video that's not clear, right? Amazon is not going to feature a product that does not look aesthetically appealing. So we want to make sure that anything we're posting on our page is top flight. It looks good. You know, we want to be proud of the pictures we're posting. So make sure you have good lighting. Make sure it's nothing cluttered around in the background. Make sure the audio doesn't have the kids crying in the background and all kinds of things. Just make sure you're taking pride in the pictures that you're taking that you're posting. And also, if you don't have the time to do that, Paparazzi has done the work for us. Just go to the Paparazzi website, download the pictures, or on each piece of jewelry is a name. All right, so go to Google and just type in this name. The name of this bracelet is called Colorful Canyoneer Purple. Go to Google, type that in. The stock pictures will pop up. Okay, so no excuses. Let's just make this thing happen. All right, so again, let me pause real quick. Let's just put in the comments, no excuses. All right, because that's what I want us to have in our mind. If you have goals, if you need to sell 20 pieces this week, 100 pieces this week, 5 pieces this week, no excuses. All right, I'm getting ready to give you 20 ways that you can work your business, right, outside of going live, and in addition to. And as you see in the comments, people are posting all kinds of ideas for ways that you can work your business. Paparazzi works if we work it, but we got to show up with no excuses. We got this. All right, you got this. These are cute $5 accessories. You got this. All right, so again, here we go. No excuses in the comments, just results and just boss moves. We got this, y'all. All right, here we go. We have wall drops, my personal favorite. We also have with wall drops album sales. Album sales is pretty much where you're going to post multiple pictures of a similar style item, or, you know, something in a kind of theme, and you're going to post it together. Facebook has the option to click the button that says albums. You just download any pictures that you want to go in there, give it a title, post it to your page, all right? Or along with wall drops, I consider an album something where you may have a front photo, or even the first picture that you post will say like blue accessories, green accessories, iridescent, whatever. And then in that particular post, that album will have all of the pieces that fit that particular theme. All right, get creative. And again, let your personality shine through. This is your business that God has led you to. So even though you may see a lot of people working Paparazzi Accessories, guess what? There's a Chick-fil-A, a McDonald's, a Burger King, a Wendy's just about on every other corner. Wendy's is not threatened by what Burger King is doing. They just try to become better at what they do. There are some things that Wendy's has that Chick-fil-A doesn't have, and vice versa, and all around. Papa John's is not threatened by Pizza Hut. And we all know that there are tons of both of those restaurants all over the nation. You cannot worry about what the next consultant is doing. I'm not threatened by Tanya or Melissa, because God has given me this business with my own creativity, my own ideas, my own jewelry, and I'm going to work it to the best of my ability. So I encourage you to do the same thing. It doesn't matter how many other people are doing it. How many churches do you know that's in America? How many liquor stores y'all know is in America? You know what I'm saying? It's all kinds of stores, all kinds of products, all kinds of things, but there is only one you. And I want you to shine your light bright for the world to see that one you. All right? There's nobody else that could do what you do. And maybe it's cocky or arrogant or whatever you want to call it, but can't nobody be me. Can't nobody smile like me or make you laugh like me or put these earrings on like me, okay? So I want you to say that to yourself when you go live the next time. Before you hit that live button, say, can't nobody do this like me. Can't nobody connect with my customers like me. Can't nobody put these sets together like me. You know, put a little swag or pep in your step, okay? So when you're thinking about ways that you can work your business outside of going live, remember to yourself, can't nobody do this like me. I am a one of a kind, right? Okay, so here we go. We have your albums that's going to put all the pictures together, y'all. We have Reels. How many people of you are using Reels? Facebook is pushing the heck out of Reels, y'all. They want us to use the Reels feature. So with that, let's make sure that we are plugging into Reels, all right? Reels are a way for you to do really cute videos and post your accessories, all right? With Reels, it's also, I don't think I have this on here, YouTube. All right. How many of you guys are using YouTube? YouTube is a great platform as well for you to post those videos. Let's work smarter, not harder. If you create a really cute, I see Carrie's on here. She's my boo, and she's actually on another team, but I done stole her, y'all. I took her under my wing. She's mine. Okay. But she makes really good content. So if you make a really great video and you post it to your Facebook story, post it to your Reels, post it to YouTube, post it to Instagram, take that same content, because you're going to have people in all different areas of the world. So not everybody's on Instagram, but some people may be on YouTube. Some people may be here, there, everywhere. But if you get some good content, start posting it around, because you never know who may see it and how it may pick up for your business. Okay. So again, we have our reels. You could do a private shopping experience with someone. That means that you're just connecting with someone and you're just basically showing them on a one-to-one what you have. Facebook gives us the opportunity, and Instagram, with a video. You could do like a video chat for those of you who have cell phones with video features. You could do it virtually. Even if you can't see the person in person, see the person in person, you can still connect with them virtually and show them the pieces that you have. So start thinking birthdays, anniversaries, sorority functions. The spring is coming up. The summer's coming up. If you know somebody has a banquet or a gala they're going to, reach out to them and say, would you like to have a private shopping experience with me? You have customers that come to you regularly. Hey, I was wondering, I notice you always are getting gold pieces. And sometimes on my live, I'm not able to show you all the pieces that I have. Do you want to do a private shopping experience with me? And I could just feature just the accessories that you like. That's a way for you to make that connection, and it shows your customer that you care. It shows your customer that you're paying attention to the things that they like, okay? And even if you want to start a little journal where you're writing down, Nancy likes rhinestones, and Kathy likes gold, and Sylvia loves purple, and such and such and such. Start writing it down, because then you can start to remember, oh, Brenda loves blue. Maybe Brenda might want to do something because Brenda's also in a sorority and they have this event. She posted on her page about this event. Let me contact her about a private shopping experience. Now, again, that involves some kind of video element, but it's not necessarily live. Okay. Next thing we're going to do is you're going to post to your main page. That, again, is not necessarily in a VIP or a business page. But if I went to your page right now, would I know that you're in paparazzi? What would I know? Comment below. Let's just be honest, okay? We are family here. What would I know about your business if I went to your page? What would I know about you if I went to your page right now? So Evelyn, Mara, we have Megan, we have Angela. What's that say? Angelia, we have Shannon, we have all Ashley popping in here. If I go to your page right now, pop quiz, everybody. What am I going to see? Am I going to see that you're in business? Am I going to see you wearing the jewelry? Am I going to see you selling jewelry? Like, am I going to see that I could shop for Valentine's Day pieces? If I can't see it on your page, are you pointing me to where your VIP group is or where your business page is? Am I going to see it? What am I going to see? Am I going to think you take your business seriously? Because that's the truth. I mean, honestly, there are a lot of people who are in this business, but not a whole lot may even take their business serious. So if you are somebody who wants to see bigger sales or wants to grow bigger in your business, you got to show up bigger. You got to let people know, even without having a conversation with you, guess what? They have already made a judgment about what they think you are or who they think you are by your social media page. All right, so let's make sure we are strengthening our pages and we are making people want to shop and know that we are taking this thing seriously. Okay, so post it to your main page. We are also going to, let's see where we're at. We are going to do our VIP or business page. We talked about that. If you currently don't have those already, create one. Let me tell y'all, it takes like all of a minute and a half to create these pages. Just go to groups, click group, create group. Go to pages, click the page, create a page. All right, it doesn't take that long. Your page doesn't have to look like the next person's page. If you get it wrong, try again. You fall down, pick yourself up. If you don't know how to do it, my favorite place to learn is YouTube University. Who loves going to YouTube? Y'all comment below to learn what you need to know. Type in how to create a Facebook business page, how to create a group. You can figure it out, okay? Everything is figure outable. I tell that to my team all the time. Everything, we can figure this thing out, okay? Everything's figure outable. All right, the next thing is your bling bag. Who loves their bling bag, y'all? Comment below. The bling bag is amazing, okay? The bling bag is a great way for us to be able to carry our jewelry on the go. I know I have some bosses here from my Love Sparkle Glow family. They don't go nowhere without their bling bag, okay? I personally carry a purse, but I always have jewelry with me in some kind of way. Either I'm going to have a couple of pieces in my purse, in my trunk I'm going to have some pieces, in my little center console I'm going to have some pieces. At any point, if you need some earrings or a bracelet or something, I got you, okay? So be that jewelry girl that in a pinch, you can make sales on the go. If I am wearing these earrings, and I do not have extras, but I'm just giving this as an example. If I'm wearing these earrings and I have an extra pair available, put it in your bag. Carry it with you. That way you can make a sale. Because if you're out and somebody says, oh, girl, I love those earrings. Where you get them from? Oh, these old things. These are Paparazzi Accessories, honey. And I'm an independent consultant. I actually have an extra pair in my purse if you're interested. Boom, I just made $5, okay? And then you could say to her, we got to double down on this boss move thing, right? So I'm going to say to her, actually, I have a VIP group on Facebook. Are you on Facebook? Hopefully she says yes. Let me get you plugged in. Let's exchange Facebook info. No, I'm on Instagram. Hopefully you got an Instagram. No, I'm not on either. Hopefully you got a Premier site. Something that you could plug them into to be able to shop with you after, you know, like that exchange. Okay, so we want to get out of the habit of just making an immediate sale. Or like, let's say you're doing an event or a party. You meet those people, you never see them again. Get information. If people are willing to give you their information, make the connection, make the follow-up, plug them in. If you're going live and somebody is there and they give you a heart on your live, they comment something on your live, follow back up with them. Thank you so much for coming to my show tonight. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and playing games. Actually, I have a VIP group. If you're interested, I can send you the link, okay? So again, let's make those connections. Let's make it count. And also, if you're here, tag your teams, plug them in, okay? If there's anybody that needs to be here, let's be a family that we share info, okay? So get your teams in here, especially the newbies. Make sure they're getting this information, okay? All right, so bling bag is amazing. I think it's a great way to carry your jewelry and make some sales on the go, all right? We want to do flash and speed sales. Okay, that's a great way to make bonus money on the go as well. Those flash sales, those speed sales where you're kind of just zipping through and showing people all the pieces at one time. You're not spending a whole lot of time. There are some customers who genuinely don't have the time to sit through an hour live, but they could sit through a 10-minute flash sale. All right. So again, that's where you're showing your jewelry and going pretty quickly over them just to kind of give them in a snapshot what you're doing. If you are doing longer lives, I want to challenge you to also, after that live, show them a quick flash sale or a quick speed sale to recap what you just showed after the live. Because for you, it's only going to take you 5 or 10 minutes to do that. But either way, you could catch some extra sales. All right. One of my other favorite things I like to do is shop the box. I did one just last night. I just open my box, y'all. I take out some of the pieces in the plastic. I have my number cards and I just literally show. I'm not on camera. Now, I guess, of course, we are going live with that, but I'm not on camera, y'all. Half the time I do my box openings, I'm in my pajamas. You know, I'm just sitting at home opening a box of jewelry and I just take my phone. Hey, y'all, let me show you the pieces that's in my box. Everything is just $5. If you want this one, it's number 2. If you want and I'm just literally opening my box and showing them what I have, okay? So again, let's just get in the habit of how can I don't have a lot of time. Like last night, I had to do homework with my kids. I had to get the kids in the bed. I had to do this. I didn't have time. So let me just do this quick box live and I can be able to, sometimes I spend longer with them on the box live, but either way, my customers like it and I tend to get sales that way. And again, the more you can diversify your sales, the better, because everybody doesn't like the same kind of way to shop. You know, I know even for us, sometimes we don't always want to do shopping the same way. Everybody is different. So just diversify. All right, I'm going to zip through this last part because I'm not going to try to keep y'all here all day. We have yard sales, flea markets. We talked about that. Bazaars, pop-ups. If you need to even put a table in your front yard to sell your jewelry, if you can, show your jewelry, okay? This is the time for us to get creative with the ways that we are finding events or creating our own events. Sometimes you got to make a phone call. Sometimes you got to, if the opportunities don't exist for you, go find somebody whose basement you could use. You know, somebody in your family, friends, whoever has a backyard that's nice. Start utilizing your resources to make some sales, okay? You can do fashion shows, bridal shows, expos of some kind of way where you're featuring your accessories on the models, right? As they're ripping the runway, guess what? They're wearing paparazzi, and you could take good pictures if they are okay with that and be able to post the jewelry. So for me, if I get a bridal expo and I could put them in my Z collection, right? And they're purchasing the Z collection, they have it on, they're looking so beautiful, and I could get some really good pictures of them wearing these pieces. That can help me also to cater to my brides, people who are looking for bridal gifts and things like that, right? So again, let's think outside the box. And I've also signed business partners that were models in fashion shows. I saw how beautiful they were wearing the jewelry, and I was like, girl, You should be doing this. You could be on all the photo shoots you do. You could be putting this jewelry on. So I've signed several models just from events at like expos, like where they were featuring, you know, whatever outfits, but I had my jewelry on them as well. And like photo shoots, I've signed business partners from photo shoots as well. Direct messages and text messages, you can send. Oh, one of them is here. Hey, Jamel. She put her hands up. That's one of my model girls, y'all. I met her at an event. I was doing something called Fashion in a Mansion. I had rented out a mansion with a business partner. She was one of the models, and I was like, you are beautiful. Like, you want to come do this with me? You know, so again, if you see somebody and they are rocking the jewelry and the outfits, like, hey girl, you should come sign up. I think you would be, you know, really great at this. So anyway, here we go. We got direct messages, okay? You can direct message somebody jewelry, but we never want to just send people jewelry. You want to ask people, hey, so-and-so, I saw these initial necklaces on the site that I thought you would like. Let me know if you're interested, and I can send you some pictures. That's what we say. Hey, Vanessa, I know how much you love butterflies. Hey, Kiri, I know how much you love hearts. I saw these heart bracelets on the site that I thought you might like. Now I'm sending her a picture. She can either say yay or nay, but it's at the she has to say yes, okay? You always want your person to tell you yes, because that way it doesn't feel spammy. Once they say yes, you share it, and that's a way that you can make sales, okay? You can do marathons or spirit weeks. You can like literally feature a different color a day. Me and my team, we do like a color challenge. Like in October, I remember, I think we even did it in November. Every day you pick a color that you're posting. Monday, January 1st could be red. January 2nd is blue. January 3rd is iridescent. And you just do so on and so on and so forth. But either way, imagine if every day you had a different idea of a different color, and you could go to the dollar store and get you a calendar and write in every day of the month a different theme. It could be stacked bracelets. It could be wooden pieces. It could be seed beads. It could be pieces that cater to younger people, you know, more youthful and vibrant. However you want to do it, get creative, okay? So again, you could do marathon, spirit weeks, and things like that. You could use different social media platforms. We talked about a couple of them here. Facebook is the easiest one that we do here together, right? You have Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Snapchat, TikTok. We got this, we got that, we got the other. Get creative with your social media platforms, guys, okay? It's a whole big world out there are people that love jewelry that's not in Facebook. So if right now you feel like you have ever been a failure, and just be honest, comment below, give me love and hearts. If you've ever felt like you failed at paparazzi, like I really don't know the thing to do, I feel like I'm doing the right things. If you're just in Facebook, I want to venture to tell you that the world is so much bigger than Facebook. Okay, it's so much bigger than Facebook. And if anybody ever told you that all you could use is Facebook for your business, that's not true. I want you to branch out a little bit and think a little bigger. With my team this year, I've been telling them, and they could tell you down below, this is our year of believing God for bigger. This is our year for claiming bigger. This is our big for going after bigger. So you got to think bigger than just Facebook, okay? Imagine if Target only thought about just selling their jewelry in just New Jersey. All the people in the United States that would miss it. All the people in the world that would miss it if Target only wanted to sell their jewelry in New Jersey. What about California? What about New York? What about Florida? Lady Vi, she's in here. She's on our team. Lady Vi will drive, I don't know how many hours. Homegirl will drive, okay? And she is one of my boss lady senior friends, okay? And she will hop in that car if she can and drive 4 or 5 hours if she needs to for an event. She lives in Maryland, but homegirl will drive to North Carolina, New York, Florida, West. She will drive because she sees the value in growing her business. If she gets a good event, she hopping in the car, in the truck, and hitting the road, okay? So again, it's no age, it's no restrictions, no. If you can find the resources to do it, you can make it happen. All right. So again, let's think outside the box. Let's make this thing happen. All right, y'all. So different social media platforms. You got Paparazzi Premier. We already talked about that. And y'all, they done made the monthly fee free. Free $99. It doesn't even cost us anything to look at Lori. That's my other friend in the business. She said she drove 4 hours to an event. If you really want it, y'all, it might not be just up the street. It might not be 15 minutes away. You might have to discomfort yourself. But if you get a good customer, if you make new connections, if you're able to sign a new business partner, or even just feature your jewelry in front of people that might not have ever seen paparazzi before, I always say there is no wasted event. There is never, ever, ever. Put that below. Never, ever, ever, never Put it below. Never, ever, ever. It's never a wasted event. I don't care if one person shows up to your event. I don't care if only the organizers were at the event. Somebody's going to see that jewelry. Somebody's going to check it out. You could give somebody, even if it's a custodian that's there taking the trash out. Hey, you want to check this jewelry out? Always. You're always going to get something from every event. Every time you go live. How many times have you gone live and nobody's there? It says 0. And you go back and you look at that live 2 weeks later, I bet you would say 35. I bet you would say 53. I bet you would say 17. Because nothing is wasted that we do. The only thing that you could do wrong in this business is not show up. That's probably the worst thing you could do. If you choose to not do anything, that's what you're probably going to get back out. In nothing. Nothing from nothing leaves what, y'all? Nothing. You're not going to get a whole lot out of that. But if you show up with something in your business, a little bit of something is better than a lot of nothing, right? So if you show up with something, if you show up at that event and anybody is there, even if somebody bought one piece, I've heard of an event one time, and this is on the Training with Rockstar. Shout out to Anya for the what is it called? The podcast, Papa Rockstars podcast. If y'all know about that, look it up. Papa Rockstars. I'm actually featured as one of the people that they interviewed on there. There was I can't even remember who said it, but one of the elites, they asked you the question, what's your worst paparazzi moment? And one of them said, I did this event. It was an outdoor event and it rained the whole time. I mean, the whole weekend, it just poured down raining. And I felt like I wasted my money. I felt like, it was pointless. I only had a couple of people that popped in my tent that bought anything. But for the most part, it was a washout. Now, that was the worst paparazzi moment. She said, but what I didn't know was a year later, somebody that popped in my tent on that rainy day remember who I was, had my business card still, and said they were interested in joining the business. And she said, well, how did you meet me? She said, I was the person, one of the two people that popped in there. I was one of those people who popped in there with you and bought maybe one piece of jewelry, and I want to join now. A year later. So imagine on your night that you go live and you sell one piece of jewelry and you say, oh man, I only sold one piece of jewelry. What if that person who bought the piece of jewelry is sitting on a private jet with Gwyneth Paltrow? Or what if that one person who bought the piece of jewelry is sitting on a private dinner with Oprah Winfrey? You don't know where they are. You don't know who they're sitting with. You don't know who's in the room with them. Don't despise the one or two people you see. You don't know who the influence of that one or two in that moment, okay? So we have to make sure that we are honoring God by just showing up. He just wants us to show up. If you could do your part to be consistent with that and grow your network, if you are talking to the same people all the time, if your friends list today looks the same way it looked last year, last month, 6 months ago, you got the same group of friends. Go find some new friends. Go join some groups. Go make some new connections, right? Facebook gives us suggested friends. Go find a suggested friend and become their friend in real life. Not about paparazzi, but just making connections with people, right? If you could do that, you're going to grow. Because if you're going live, let's just go back to live real quick. If you're going live or you're posting albums or you're posting wall drops and you're not seeing very much success, that means I got to do something about it. Because if I'm talking to the same people, 1 + 1 is like, I got to add some more people in here, right? I got to make some new connections. I got to figure out how I can bridge the gap for people I don't know to come and do this. If you are somebody here who's just waiting for your family and friends to support you, I'm here to tell you, it might not happen that way, but there's a whole world of people who want to shop with you. Right now, I just did invoices, right? I'm a platinum diamond seller, right? In that neighborhood. So I'm selling well. Right? Now, I just did my invoices. Do y'all know out of 100% of the invoices that I just did, 99% of that is people I do not know, people I have never met before. And if you are a seller, like a real seller, hold me down in the comments, okay? If you know that you've been here selling, 9 times out of 10, it's not your family and friends that's going to help you be successful, right? It's going to be perfect strangers. Like I said, 90+% of the people that I sell to are people I've never even met before. But they are people I might have met at an event. It might be somebody that I met, at a party. It might have been somebody I met when I was doing a flash sale or Don't wait on your family and friends. God has already given you everything you need to be successful. There are perfect strangers that are coming by 10 pieces of jewelry from you today, and you don't even know who they are. Well, you might have a friend, we're going to air quote that, a friend, family member that knows you, and your jewelry is just $5. Let's just put that out there. Your jewelry is only $5. I have friends, and I've been in this business for 5 years, and I have friends who have never even bought a single $5 piece of jewelry from me. But guess what? I still got to elite. I still got to go on my diamond trip. I still got to walk across that stage. I still got to be in the Hall of Fame. I don't need them. Sometimes we feel like we need people to be successful. Y'all, this don't have nothing to do with ways to sell. I'm sorry. I just got off on a tangent a little bit, but I felt somebody needed that. We don't need them to be successful. You got a whole big world of people out there that want what you got. Get in front of them, okay? Like, don't keep relying on, oh, she's my cousin, oh, my aunt, oh, I don't know anybody, I don't have a lot of people on my Facebook page. Find the people. They out there, okay? All right, so here we go. We have a paparazzi premiere. They done made it free for us every month. Get your jewelry plugged in there. And the final way, our number 20 way, is going to be wearing your jewelry, okay? If you do not wear it, you cannot sell it, all right? And I personally would not trust somebody who tells me that they're in business and I can't even tell that they're in business. Y'all ever see somebody that say, oh, I sell tires, I sell body oil, I sell candles. Where's it at? I can't even find it. So if I go to your page, I need to see your profile picture has paparazzi. You can't tell me you sell paparazzi and this is something that you're serious about and you have a beauty brand and you're not wearing it. Why would I trust you? Why would I want to be in business with you? Why would I want to buy anything from you if you don't even wear it yourself? If you don't think it's cute, why would I want to wear it? Flood these people's timeline. Flood your timeline with you wearing the jewelry. If your self-confidence is not all the way there, build it. Let's work on it. Let's work on the inner part so we can exude our beauty and know you are a one of a kind. Wear your jewelry. It's cute. You're cute. Put it on. Take a selfie. Get some good lighting. Put yourself together, whatever that looks like. Show up as her, as that boss, as that whoever, him, who, her, whoever's here. And show up like the boss, okay? Now, real quick, let's do this. Remember this from the beginning, y'all, right? Now, how many different ways do we now have that we can work our business? We have now parties. We have vending events. We have us wearing the jewelry. We have us doing wall drops. We have doing flash sales. We have doing... you can even go on Zoom if you want. We have us doing our bling bag. We now can talk to people directly in a text message. We now could do our box live. We now can do a reel. We could go on YouTube. We can go on Instagram. We can go on Snapchat. Now, look at that diversity. Now, this is what we want to focus on in our business. Imagine if you're only going live. There are some consultants who only go live. I personally am not one of them. I never would teach my team that this is just the only way to do our business because there are so many other things that we can be doing. And this is just some of what I shared. If you go back and you scroll the comments here, it's going to be so many more comments of things I missed in today's training, but that can possibly help your business to grow. And this is not even everything. This is just covering some of the stuff off the top of my head that we talked about today. Okay. So again, let's diversify the ways that we are selling. Let's not have any excuses. No excuses, y'all. We got this. Everything is figure outable. If it means you got to spend a little more time training yourself, learning more skills, trying again until you get it right. Whatever it means for you, you may not be the smartest, the prettiest, the funniest, or whatever, but what you do have is your desire to grow. And that right there is going to set you apart from everyone else. If you can diversify your sales and you personally can figure out 4 to 5 different ways that you can work your business and you can rock this thing out and you could show up in excellence, I believe that big doors can start opening for you because, again, there's this great big world out there that might not be where you've been investing your time. It's not to say take your hand off of it completely. But what I am saying is that if you are working just that one way, let's start thinking of other things that we could do, because there's a whole lot of things that we could be doing to make bigger sales, to talk to people about this business that we probably are not even thinking about. Use your creativity. If you are a person of faith, I challenge you to pray over your business every day. Ask God for new, fresh ideas. Ask God for opening doors. Ask God for new ways that you can expand in this new year, bigger than anything that you can imagine. But again, it starts with you, your confidence, your belief, and your intention each day to be great. All right, so that is it for me. I hope you guys liked today's training. I hope you learned something of value today that you can apply to your business. And I hope that we can all grow to great and higher heights this year and beyond anything that we can ever imagine or think, guys. All right, I will be at the EMP stops at Atlanta and also at National Harbor in Maryland. So if you guys are there, please try to find me. Tell me that you were at today's training. And I'd love to take a picture with you and kind of chat with you. And you could tell me some of your main takeaways from today's training. I also want you to tag me. So if you try something new in your business and you want to share it with me, tag me, Mel Bel, really easy. Tag me in it and just say, hey girl, I tried this today, or I started working my business in this way. Or if you want to even come back to this training and just pop in the comments and just say, I just wanted to pop in and say I tried this or I did this thing, because it could be something that you could share that could help somebody else that's here as well. All right, so you guys have a great day. Again, you feel free to follow me or connect with me after if you have any questions, and I will see y'all later. Let's go be great, y'all. Bye. Have a good one. Oh, I'll be in Vegas too. Hi, Brenda. Thank you so much. Yes, I'll be in Vegas too for convention, God willing. So I hope to see you guys there as well. All right, so I'll see you all later. Have a great day. Bye. Thanks for watching.